everybody, my name is Lisa, recipe developer at InnoChef Malaysia. Today I'm going to show you how to make Vietnamese style noodle salad. Personally, I love this salad so very much because it's got lots of textures and flavors. You got sweet, salty, spicy, sour and savory, and when you eat it, it's like really super satisfying. So let's get started. Okay, I know that it looks like there's a lot of ingredients here, but please don't be intimidated because most of it is just like the same types of sauces that goes around. Okay, so the first part is we're going to marinate our chicken. The second part, we're going to prepare our dipping sauce. And then the third part is all the noodles and all the condiments that goes with it. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the chicken first. This is 2 pieces of chicken breast. Okay, this is enough for 3 person, but if you're super hungry, 1 chicken breast each is fine. So you're going to need a bowl. Now we're going to prepare the marinade. So there's some soy sauce, lime juice, oil, fish sauce, sugar and garlic. So what you're going to do now is to grate your garlic into a bowl. You can chop it up if you like, but I find it super fast if you just use a grater or if you have a garlic press. Okay. Okay, garlic done. So I'm going to add sugar, fish sauce, oil, lemon juice and soy sauce. So stir it until the sugars have dissolved. So it doesn't take long at all. Right, the sugars have dissolved. So now this is 2 pieces of chicken breast. These are skinless, boneless chicken breast. Okay, so you're going to pour your marinade all over the chicken. Okay, and mix it up. Make sure all the liquid has covered the chicken. And that's it. You need to leave this to marinate for at least half an hour. Please don't skip this part because you want all that good flavor to go inside the chicken breast. So don't skip it, okay? So once you've done this, just set it aside in the fridge and you can prep your other ingredients. Right, now we're going to do the dipping sauce, okay? So we have garlic. Okay, we need to mince this until it's fine. So you're just going to turbo it in the touch. Okay, you just want your garlic minced. Okay, mince your garlic. And just quickly scrape the sides to get all of the ones stuck all back down. Okay, now you're going to need fish sauce, sugar, lime juice and rice vinegar. Now we're just going to mix to dissolve the sugar. So what it's doing now is mixing out all the flavors together. I've added a little bit of heat to this, so the slight warmth will mellow out the garlic and bind all the flavors together. Okay. While that is going on, you can prep your chilies. Okay, don't be scared, it's not as bad as it looks. This is 1 red chili. Okay, it's deseeded, so I did it while cut it and just roll it in between my hands to let all the seeds fall out and just slice it thin. And the other one is just 1 piece of chili padi and slice it thin. Okay, if you like it super spicy, you can add another chili padi, but I recommend start with 1 first. Okay, so the sauce is done. Okay, so the slight warmth from the sauce is going to bind it together with the chilies as well, which is great. Okay. You don't want to cook your sauce because all the zinginess will go away. So this is where you adjust the seasoning to your personal preference. If you like it more sweet, add more sugar. If you like it a bit more tangy, add a squeeze of lime juice. If you want it more salty, just add a dash of fish sauce. But whatever it is, once you've made this, you need to leave it for at least half an hour before you eat it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about all the condiments that goes with the noodle salad. Okay, these are the condiments you need to go with the salad. So these are Vietnamese rice noodles. Okay, this is the brand that I used. It's a bit different than our regular bee hoon because bee hoon is very fine. The Vietnamese bee hoon is slightly thick. So I soak this until it is rehydrated. Later we're going to blanch this in some hot water just to get it soft. Okay, and then you're gonna need carrot and cucumber. Right, as you can see, there's an array of herbs here. So we have Thai basil, tauge, coriander and fresh mint. Okay, these are the basic must-haves. Try not to skip this because each of them contributes so much flavor. Okay, then we have lime wedges, and please don't skip this. This is crushed peanuts. Okay, I have different textures here. Some of it is really coarse, some of it is really fine. So these peanuts, how you prepare them is to air fry it for a few minutes at 170 degrees and let it cool down. Okay, remove some skins if you can. And you want to chop it at speed 7 for like 10 seconds. So you're going to get like a collection of textures here, which I love. I prefer it that way. Some crunchy bits here for crunch and some really fine bits so it can cling onto your noodles, and when you eat it, it's like oh so satisfying. Okay, so now I'm going to prep the carrot and cucumbers. Okay, so I'm going to prep the carrot and cucumbers. Okay, all you need is a slicer with a julienne attachment. Okay, it's not too thick. You don't want it too fine either because you want some texture and crunch into it. So this is medium size. Okay, so this carrot I've peeled. This is half a carrot. So what you're going to do is just long single strokes. Okay, I don't want short strands. I want it long. So when you sit up with the noodles, it's not broken up inside the salad. Steady hand. Okay. This one is not designed for you to go back and forth. This is designed to go forward only. Another thing you can do is, if you're scared of it slipping around, okay, there you go. Go as many times as you are comfortable. Okay. So what you get is lovely matchstick strands of carrot. Okay, I like it this size because it gives you a very nice texture to your salad. So I'm gonna scoot it over here. Okay, the color is beautiful. Right. Next, I'm going to do the cucumbers. Same method. It's easier to do with the cucumber because it is softer. Okay, once you hit the seed, okay, turn it 90 degrees and start the other side. I don't want the seeds in the center because it's not nice. Okay, once you've hit the seeds one more time, just turn it side 90 degrees again and just go. Keep checking to make sure you're not hitting the seeds. Okay. And then the last, just lay it flat, use your thumb to slowly push forward. One more time. There you go. These are all the seeds that's left. Don't throw, you can eat that too as a snack. What you're going to end up with are these beautiful strands of cucumber. Okay. It adds a lovely texture to the salad as well. Okay, once you've prepped all your vegetables, you can prepare your noodles. Right, to prepare your noodles, you're going to need a pot of water on boil. You're going to need a bowl of cold water and your noodles. Different types of noodles will require different cook times. So always read your package instruction first before you start cooking. So first what you're going to do is just add the noodles into the hot water and you have to guesstimate. So always check once it's tender enough, drain it off, and then you're going to toss it and soak it in the cold water to stop the cooking process. The chicken has been marinating for half an hour. You can leave it longer if you have time. So now I'm going to steam bake it in the Frico oven. Steam bake mode at 160 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, the chicken is cooked, so we're going to set it aside to let it rest. In the meantime, we can assemble our salad. So the first thing you're going to do is, okay, these noodles, if you're going to eat it straight away after you blanch it, you do not need to mix in a little bit of oil. But if you plan to serve it slightly later, it is advisable to drizzle a little bit of neutral oil like corn oil or sunflower oil, just to make sure it doesn't stick. Just a little bit, not a lot, okay? Place your noodle. I'm just going to tip it like this so you can see. A bit more noodle. noodles. There you go. So now, okay. So now I'm going to use a bit of carrot. Cucumber. Some Thai basil. Some fresh mint. I'm leaving the leaves whole because I prefer it that way. If you are trying this out for the first time, if you want to chop it up, you can do that too, no problem. Okay. Coriander and bean sprouts. Okay. These bean sprouts are raw. Okay. If you want to blanch them, advisably no, but if you prefer to, you can blanch it 5 seconds in boiling water and that's it, no more. Okay. So now you're going to peanut later. So this is the noodle. Okay, the chicken has rested. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece and slice. I'm going to slice it across the grain so I can see the muscle is going this way. Okay, so I'm going to go against the grain, so I'm going to get tender slices. If you cut it along the grain, it's going to be a bit stringy and it's not nice to eat. Okay, so the benefits of steam roasting is your chicken is like super juicy. But if you have a grill and you prefer grilled chicken, you can totally use the same marinade to grill the chicken. Okay. Right. So that's the salad. I'm just going to set everything aside. Okay, now you are left with a watch of lime, some peanuts. Okay, don't skip the peanuts unless you're allergic. Okay, and the sauce. Okay, this is the sauce. Okay, so the sauce is very flavorful. Okay, this is your noodle, complete with the protein and all the condiments. So how to eat this, I'm going to show you. Just take your lime and give it a quick squeeze. Okay. Get your cutleries and really like mix it all up. Okay. I will add a bit more sauce. Mix it up again. Okay, dah. So, okay, now the noodles are all mixed up. It's time to test it. I'm excited. Okay, there's no elegant way of eating this, so I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that is beautiful. The freshness of the herbs, the crunch from the carrot and the cucumber, the savory and salty and sweet and sourness of the dressing with the peanuts and the little zing of the lime. Your mouth is having flavor party. It makes you, it was making me happy. I hope it makes you happy. So really, you should totally do this recipe. The chicken is super tender because it's been steam baked in the pre-cooked air fryer oven. So yeah, I hope you try it and love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.